beyond your trade range. This is their value, how much income we're making from them, if we are, how many open seats there are, how many total trade merchants I have in those places, whether or not, if somebody has monopoly, it will be here, how much it costs for sending a merchant, what the chance the merchant will be successful is, which is right now what I'm going to sort by. And I'm going to have Andalusia always be at green. Basically, there's 3 levels. Red means that the X means you'll send none when this is selected. Red means you'll never send them, or you'll send a few, between 2 and 3, I believe. Yellow means you'll send up to 5, which is the maximum. And green means you'll try for monopoly if you have the proper tech. This is stagnation. If they are under 300, as this, and this are, and there are not many people trading there, this will rise. When this hits 50, I believe, the trade hub disappears and all of its trade goes to somewhere else. The Portuguese are going to lose Lisboa. Just throwing that out. And so now, that will send traders out automatically to get it up to 5. Go ahead and speed this up. Might as well. Attach 2 sieges here. Just to make sure I have extra troops there. In fact, I'm going to drop another one in Granada on the way by. Now you march over here. Go through Cordoba, please. Alliance with Austria. I am going to accept that, even though that is going to cause us to be at war like every 4 minutes. One thing to keep in mind that one of the advice things will pop up and tell you, if you are sieging a province, you can possibly lose control of the siege if you merge your troops in the siege while someone else is in there. Since I'm the only person at war with Granada, I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to lose control of the siege, so I will just merge them at my leisure. And now we're just going to wait for these sieges to finish. This right here is the single most useful thing in the world. I leave it all the time. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it. It gives a breakdown of all the sieges. Well, you can set up here what it has. I like it. Sieges, centers of trade, all my armies, how many they have, and my navy. Everybody's buying all my people. Any great people you don't use will be purchased by other people after a year. Let's see. 1400 graduating class at Salamanca University is exceptional. As the graduation festivities die down, whole classes of fresh graduates report for duty across the entire country. Where shall we direct them? This will raise your cultural division 10. This will give you a magistrate. Since I'm trying to save up to get the bureaucracy, I'm going to take the magistrate so that I'll get there faster. Magistrates are gold. Always. This little carrot means that there is a breach in the wall. When there is a breach in the wall, if you assault, it'll be a much more even fight. As you can see, once it hit the shock phase, it went pretty well. If I did that without the wall breach, it will break their morale really much faster. Generally, you're not going to do very many assaults early on in the game unless you have military drill as your national idea, which, by the way, is what we're going to take as our national idea. Now Granada is pleading for peace. We're not going to, because we're planning on annexing them. To annex an empire, you have to own all of their provinces. You have to control all of their provinces. As you see the slashes over here, that means I control it. Siege of Gibraltar won. Now we're just waiting on Almeria. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to use all of this money that we have. Get more guys. Okay, we're almost to maximum stability. which is what we want. How many troops can you carry? 6? Recruit some more ships. Cogs specifically, because we want to have the ability to carry more troops. 7, 8, 9, 10. Big ships have cannons. Light ships have cannons and shock. They have a nice balance. Galleys have shock entirely. Transport your troops. I am eventually going to split the transports out of the rest of this fleet and have this fleet mostly consist of big ships. But you have to be careful how many guns you have. Yay, I have an heir and it's a woman. That's weird. No. You want to be careful about how many guns you have in an army, because if you have too many guns in an army, that will... It has a negative effect on your what's the word I'm looking for here? Positioning, which can cause you to have a massively superior fleet and get owned. Alright, and we're going to just straight annex them. That'll give us 20 prestige, great, and 3 infamy, no big deal. Alright. Finish the Reconquista. That'll give us 15 army tradition. We lose 4 war exhaustion. And now we want good relations with Portugal. So why don't we marry them? And in fact, I would like a royal marriage with Aragon. Maybe. They still have a disputed succession? No. Alright. Now we're still at war. They would not accept a white peace, so we are going to have to take the war to them. Fuck you. Alright. We got our last point of stability. Pause. And so we're going to now go full government. When your stability hits maximum, this will drop to 0. Since I only had government untagged, that became full. If I was on a different screen and then came to this, it would balance them all out, even if I have these other ones tagged. But now we're putting it full government, 1404, which is a long fucking ways away. We will have a new what's it? Italian ambition is not a mission I want right now. It will be. But right now, I don't want it. So I'm going to spend 5 prestige and cancel that. And that will give me a new one. Fuck. Naval race versus a rival, which is, in this case, England, which is fucking absurd. Because they have the largest fucking navy in the universe. Son of a bitch. Alright. That aside, I now want to start converting. Damn, that's expensive. Has a low chance, too. I've got my 4 magistrates, so I am going to expand the bureaucracy. That will give it, that will work out for me, basically. It'll give me more magistrates now, as you can see. Expanded bureaucracy, plus 0.25. And now that I don't need the center focus on Toledo anymore, I am going to move it down here to Granada. Because it will reduce revolt risk, it will increase tax income, it will increase the chance of missionaries being successful, it will increase population growth, garrison growth, everything. So I want it over here because I want to improve the chances that my missionaries will be successful. Because, as you can see, missionaries piss the people off. Now, you're a dick, Aragon. Now we're just waiting for these cogs to be built. Need to run over here. No. Pause here. Get this unit out. Pause here. I want to grab these boats. Pull them down here. These boats, pull them out here. This army is going to come over to Andalusia. Actually, I'll move it to Granada. Seems like a better choice. Trying to keep an eye out down here. See if there's any enemies coming. Now, what I want to do, 30 ducats annually. I had a large amount of ducats left over. I am going to recruit a general. He's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Put him in charge of this. My curiosity was Portugal have now. Conquer Tangiers. Well, I'm going to see if I can beat them to it. Offer them an alliance. I have a plan. Portugal accepted it. I'm going to split this army in half, I think. If I call you to arms, yes, you're happy to join me. Alright, let's see. New trade research is heretical. We've had complaints from several dignitaries. We'll either lose a notable amount of technology advancement, or we can ignore them and lose the stability. At this point of the game, I don't want to lose the stability. I could, but I would like to get this first. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. How long will I lose? September? Yeah, I'm going to work on getting that to full. Portugal is joined. Ooh, I converted Granada already? Excellent. No, I'm not paying. No, I'm not conceding defeat. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. Uh-oh. Come on, give me better rolls. Oh my god, stop rolling 0. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, this army is very likely to wipe. And I can't flee to the boat. Running to Tobacol. Yep, that army's dead. Shit. On the bright side, that greatly reduces cost. No, 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 no. However, my navy is way better than theirs. And I captured some ships. Specifically, I captured a galley, which is kind of NBD. Let's see. I have too many troops down there for me to handle. This is not really a good war for me to be in right now. So I can't offer you a white peace? No, you wouldn't accept it. I would like to be able to make landfall on North Africa. It's a very good place to be. Why don't I mint a little bit? I'm going to mint a little bit to reduce my costs. So now I will only lose 2 ducats a month, which means I get a lot more money to play with over the year. Muslim archers, charge cavalry bullshit. Knights. What are you doing, Portugal? Oh god, you're at war with France and Aragon. Three, 9, 10. Alright, I will accept a white peace with Tunisia. Please tell me that France... Okay, England is the leader of that, so Portugal can't pull me into that bullshit. This game has an effect that we like to call the Alliance Cascade. If you attack somebody small, like if I were to war deck Navarra, and since they are... Nobody's guaranteeing their independence. Let's give an example, a good example. If I were to declare war on Rhodes, their independence is guaranteed by France, Aragon, me, and Venice. So France would very likely respond and end up as the leader of the war. France is then allied with all of these people, so they can call all of these people to war, because the leader of the war can. That can get very out of hand very quickly. So, it's generally something to concern yourself with. Here. Alright, now I'm only going to have Morocco to fight with. Oh, you don't get a white piece now. You should have had it before. Now Algiers isn't going to be coming in on this and fucking me all up. Which is good, because Morocco has way less troops. Attrition here isn't as bad now. I really would like to take Tangiers, Topkal, and Ceuta so that I can have a core. See where those fucking troops come from. Right at this phase of the game, Muslim troops are so far superior to European troops. I mean, night and day. This army to run away. No, just go to Gibraltar. Oh, God. Holy shit, I won. They're running down to Marrakesh. They're trying to respawn their troops. Okay, so we need to recruit another infantry and 3 knights. Yay, we rule. Okay, want this guy to get back over there. This guy wants to get out of here. Basically, the reason that I'm doing this is you recover... Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. You recover troops faster in your own territories than you do in enemy territories. So I'm trying to recover as many troops as possible, and I am getting fucking rocked here. Come in, buddy. Don't die. Fucking son of a bitch. Alright, so they just wiped 2 armies. It's almost as though I feel I should, like, recruit their troops. Oh, their cavalry is way better than mine. That's what it is. Their cavalry is better than mine. Their land troops are exactly the same. What am I recruiting here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hey. Spend all these mercenaries. I'll spend them down, or magistrates, I should say. I'll spend them all on raising my cultural tradition by commissioning paintings, so that we can get some better advisors. I've got a goal for you. I have a plan for you. Although I should probably wait until I have men-at-arms to really mess with these guys. God damn it. Stop with all the pop-ups. You at war with anyone else yet? Ooh, you're not allied with anybody. Don't you want to declare war on them, Algiers? No? No, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Made too many troops. Okay, now we get another idea. This will make this much easier, because we're going to get military drill, which will boost the morale, pretty much double the morale of my armies. Now you'll see that this has 2. And now I want to change that to land tech, because what we're going to do is we're going to boost this to 5 to try to get men-at-arms, because that will also make this a lot better. Okay, and we're going to, recruit more troops here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I actually am going to recruit 3 of their cavalry this time instead of my own. Charge cavalry. Charge cavalry. Even though I won't be able to upgrade them. March you over here. I will not be able to upgrade their cavalry. Because I'll have to scrap them and upgrade them and build new ones at a later date. Due to the fact that their cavalry has no similarity to mine. There's a new pope. Yeah, I never really talked about the papal see or anything like that. Quick pause. This is the Holy Roman Empire. This number here is the current level of imperial authority. When it hits 50, then they can try the next reform. Then everybody votes on it. If more than 50% approve, that gets added to it. They have all different things. So on. This is the papacy. You have a papal influence, which is based on your relations with the papal state. You're innovative versus narrow-minded, whether or not you're the defender of the faith, whether or not you're excommunicated, etc., etc., etc. And they will boost if you have the Counter-Reformation and so on. The higher this papal influence is, the higher you have your chance that you're going to get the next cardinal when one of these cardinals dies. It's based on how many Catholic provinces you have and your papal influence, plus your total tax base of Catholic provinces. And here are the top people that have chances to get it. If you have the majority of the cardinals, you become the papal controller. When you are the papal controller, on top of having these advantages, you also have the ability to excommunicate people who are not friendly with the Pope, that are Catholic. And also you have the ability to call for a crusade if there is not already an active crusade. If there is a crusade, and you are at war with the person who has the crusade against them, you get big, big, big tax bonuses during the crusade. Okay, now they're going to bring their troops back again. Come on. All right, run you back. No. Eventually, it may be. At the stage of the game, I'm just going to answer your question here in the thing because, again, neither. In the beginning of the game, your primary goal should be Reconquista. You want to take out the Muslims, get the Muslims out of the Iberian Peninsula, and try to get a foothold in Africa where you can get some extra provinces for dirt cheap. That will give you tariffs, which will boost various aspects. Then you're going to want to worry about trying to get a union or take conquest with Aragon, if possible. And if given the opportunity, you'll want to go to war with Portugal. But most often, you will not want to go to war with Portugal. Okay, we're going to put their leader over here. The African empires are stronger, actually, in the beginning of the game than the European empires, but it's more effective not to... Oops, I don't want to build any churches yet. It's better for you not to mess with the other European powers because you do not have cores on any of these. And yay, France and Castille are happier. And since you have no cores on here, you don't have a casus belli, that's going to cause you severe stability problems, severe infamy problems, and just generally, you don't want to do it. It's not worth it. Okay, they took the bait. You get on there. Troops are handling it better, but they are outnumbered. Come on, get on the fucking boat. Get off the fucking boat. Getting ready to pause this if I manage to pull this off. Yes, good, the month passed. Alright, pause really quick. You get... Actually, you stay right fucking there. And then this larger group is going to follow a group of 10,000. Tub call. They'll get there July 15th. Go. Now, hopefully, they'll get there in time and wipe the unit. Bam! Gone. You get there on the 16th of August. You're going to get there on the 4th of August, so you're going to get another fight with them. I'm going to try to wipe this unit. They're going to Fez. I'm going to drop a siege here real quick and follow them to Fez. The battle's not going to happen until September, and that's okay. Here we go. Okay, we won the Siege of Tangiers. Move this army down here. And run to Melilla. And it's going to be a big infamy hit, but I'm going to try to get as much of Africa as I can. Oh, god damn it, intercepted. Alright, but he wiped the unit. Come Come on, wipe that unit. No wipey unit. Run to Fez. This is going to be a rough fight right here. You should run in and help. Come on, take them out. Okay, now I'm going to press, now with that, okay, that I should probably have not clicked past so fast. That was a event that fires every once in a while that will give you a core on a neighboring province. You have two choices in that. You can settle the issue for -1 prestige, or you can press the issue, which gives you a core on one of their provinces that you border, and gives them a diplomatic insult casus belli against you, which gives them free reign to force you to revoke cores. I took the press the issue because I am going to steadily want to chew up Portugal at some point, but not right away. This will stay for 50 years. After 50 years, it will go away and you'll take a huge prestige penalty. Right now, I'm taking prestige penalty because I have a claim I'm not contesting. So there is that. So, all right. Merge these two units. Follow them to Atlas. Because I really desperately want to try to kill that unit off. Actually, no, I won't follow them to Atlas. I will go to Tubcall. Okay, they're trying to regroup down here. Okay. Going to Ceuta, so let's move him over there as well. Merge these units. I'll offer white peace. Let me see if I can sue them for peace and demand Tangers. They will accept that. So I'll take Tangers and some money. And now I have a foothold. And that is excellent. I don't want to build any churches. So I do want to commission another painting. Yay! Alright. So right now we don't have a core in here, which means that we get tax penalties, all sorts, especially because it's a non-accepted culture and because we're intolerant, because they're Muslim. I mean, we get obliterated on taxes, but that's fine. Because the point is that we now have a city here that can hold 20,000 troops at one time, which oddly is exactly how many troops are there. Parking there. And that is our key goal there, because now we have a foothold on Africa. And it begins with a foothold, spreads from there. Right now I'm going to leave my military spending up so that I could... Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that. That'll cause a prestige hit, which, frankly, right now, don't give a shit. The important part is, I don't want to be at war with France. You at war with France yet? Apparently, Aragon hasn't called them into war. How's my war exhaustion look? And there you can see the kind of penalties that it gets.